Hi, people. Two things have happened since the last time that I spoke with you. We've celebrated 23 years of officially existing as a company. Yes, AccuWeight Loss is 23 plus years old. And Valentine's Day has passed. And one of the thoughts that I had was that I can recall going back 23 years with Dr. Chu, and he saying to me, Dr. Schwartz, you cannot be an overweight doctor. He didn't use those words, he used some other words, but I'm going to use that thought. You cannot be an overweight doctor. You know, he was right. And in 3 months doing AccuWeight, I lost 84 pounds. What I remember more than anything else was my surprise and my excitement about how good I felt to have retaken control of my life. In 3 months, I went from extremely overweight, obese, to something that when I looked at, I said, hey, pretty good. And I was happy about that. What I've been talking about with these short sessions is how love of yourself contributes to so much of what happens to us in our environment. I liked looking at that guy who had been almost 300 pounds and was now a normal weight close to 200. I was proud of him. And one of the things that excited me was that he excited me because he had given me back the power that I didn't know I had. It was in me all along. I didn't grow new power. By doing AccuWeight day after day after day for 3 months, of arguing with myself, of fighting with myself. And remember, these were the early days. I wasn't used to AccuWeight loss. I wasn't comparing it to anything else because I was learning at the same time from Dr. Chu. So what I remember is how good it felt to take back my own power, to do what I was doing and to go through the self-arguments and saying, I can't be an overweight doctor, having no idea other than the fact that I was trusting Dr. Chu. He said he'd give me a new life, and I went from being a full-time psychologist to AccuWeight Loss. It changed my life. It changed how I see things. It changed how I feel about things. And one of the things that I like is to have an open argument with my inner child My granddaughter calls him Chuck E. Cheese. And I've adopted that name because I really never knew what to call him. But when I talk to Chuck E. Cheese, I realize something that makes me smile. He really doesn't care about anything except me feeling good. He doesn't care how, what, where, when. As long as I feel good, he feels good. And when I don't feel good, I hear him, and my thought to eat, irrelevant what it is there. Me and Chuck E. Cheese. So what am I saying? When you love yourself, it's so much easier to say to Chuck E. Cheese, you know, I want that sheet. You're absolutely right. But I realize it's not going to last, and I'm going to have guilt and remorse. And I don't like guilt and remorse because I don't feel good. And I would like feeling good, and I like being in control. So, start talking to Chuck E. Cheese. And let him know that you love him, but are not always going to follow him. Have a great time.